Hi, and welcome to the Konfabulous Menagerie of Minecraft Mobs. My name is Khan, and I will be your host and guide through the Menagerie. However, there are two slight problems. The first is that I don't feel that I'm wearing appropriate clothing to be a safari tour guide. So I think what I'm going to do is duck behind this tree and change. Now don't peek. Ah, that's much better, don't you think? Now I look properly suited to be a zookeeper, safari, tour guide type of a guy. Alright. The next problem that we have is the Menagerie hasn't exactly been built quite yet. I'm a little disappointed by this. I had recruited some locals, and let's see if we can find out. Hey, excuse me, you. Hey, I hired. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, goodness. Hello. I hope you enjoyed my silly little intro that I made. Not sure why I did that. I guess I was just feeling a bit on the goofy side. I've started up a brand new world, and as I mentioned, we are going to be building a menagerie. A big, gigantic safari-type zoo. Unfortunately, I've started this game on top of some Alps. Some very high up mountains covered in snow. Not exactly an ideal place to start. So I'm going to make my way over there to that forested area, which would be a much better place to be. And it's going to take me a little bit of time to get over there. Once I get over there, I'll start working on making my first little home that I'll need to survive. Boop! Oh. Boop! Ow. But, ow! While I'm making my way over there, and as I get started over there, let me start by talking about what mods I have installed for this playthrough. Now, as I mentioned, we are going to be building a menagerie. Oh man, I am not doing well today. Okay, jump. There we go. We're going to be building a menagerie of different Minecraft mobs. I apologize because the word mod and the word mob sound too similar to each other. I get a little bit confused. All right, finally out of that snowy area. And now I can start getting me some wood to start building with. Okay. Hello, turkeys. Okay, we're going to build a zoo, and we're going to fill that zoo with mobs from Minecraft World. But, of course, vanilla Minecraft does not actually have a whole lot of mobs. It wouldn't take very long to build a zoo with what vanilla Minecraft has to offer. So I decided to add 2 additional mods, both of which add extra animals. And I think that will make it a little bit more interesting with what we're doing here. Just making myself a little axe so I can get some more wood. There we go. So those 2 mods are called Mo Creatures is one of them, and the other one is called Project Zulu. Now, in addition to having those mods add the animals, it turns out that the way vanilla Minecraft handles the spawning of animals doesn't quite work as well when you add in extra animals from all of these extra mods. And to help fix that issue, I will be using a mod called Just Another Spawner. And Just Another Spawner is a mod written by a fellow by the name of Crude Dragos is his username. He also writes the Project Zulu mods, and he has been very helpful to me answering my questions. In addition, a few other people from the Minecraft forums like Gurok and Sir Dave and a few others have all contributed towards helping me understand how this process works so that I would be able to get this to work the way that I really wanted it to work. So I want to mention that and give out my thanks to those gentlemen for helping me out. Now, in order to get the mobs into the zoo, which is going to be somewhat difficult anyway, I decided I'm going to use a few mods to help me with that. And primarily the gravity gun mod and the portal gun mod. And I'll talk about those more when we get to the point where we're ready to make those. But they will help me control the animals and get them where I need to be. And in addition, I have a mod called Craftable Horse Armor, which, as the name suggests, allows me to craft horse armor. But it also allows me to craft name tags, and I believe that that will be important in the fact that we will be able to put a name tag on the animals, and that should be able to keep them from despawning, so that they will be able to actually stay in our menagerie. Now, to accomplish all of that, I will need a technological infrastructure, and to that end I will be using Buildcraft and an add-on for Buildcraft called Buildcraft Tools. I'll be using Applied Energistics. Railcraft will be providing our steam power as well as any trains we may want to build. And we'll be using the Metallurgy mod to provide all of our ores, metals, and minerals. So that will be fun to play with. I am using the Highlands mod to generate biomes, and there are a lot of mods out there that generate biomes. I happen to just really like the Highlands mod over some of the others. They're all pretty good, but this is just one that I happen to like the best. I also have the Forestry mod installed, and I'm primarily going to be using the farms with that to help make sure we have enough food to stay alive. But I may also get involved in some bees and trees stuff. I don't really know if I will or not. It depends on what I might be able to get out of that. Breeding bees and trees is not the most exciting thing in the world to do, but I will take a look and see whether or not that's going to be useful to me. And I have a mod called Nether Stuffs, which adds a lot of stuff in the nether and a different kind of dynamic gameplay over there, so that'll make the nether a little bit more interesting, or at least a little different. And, ooh, cockroach, yucky. Okay, I'm just going to go back over here. One of the problems with these two mods, the Mo Creatures and the Project Zulu, is they also add quite a bit of monsters and animals that will try to kill me, in addition to adding all the animals that we'll be able to put in our zoo, like turkeys or birds. And as an example of things that will kill me, there's a big cat there, and looks like a leopard almost, and he will try to kill me. So the nighttime becomes very dangerous with these kinds of mods installed, and so I want to make sure that I have myself a house to keep me safe from the bad guys. It's getting pretty close to being nighttime, so I'm going to build this little structure for me to have. I will... Yes, please go away. Thank you, Mr. Turkey, for getting out. Just to keep myself safe overnight. So that's what I'm doing here. Now, I will have to travel around to the various biomes in order to find animals. One of the nice things about the way things are set up here is certain animals will only be able to be found in certain biomes. For example, if I want to get a penguin, I will have to go to more snowy type biomes, and you won't find any penguins in, say, a desert. So to travel around, and for the ease of traveling, boom, I have a mod called, ooh, that's a lot darker than I was expecting it to be. I will be using a mod called Archimedes Ships, which is a pretty neat little mod, and I have not yet played with it, so I don't know what to expect out of it, or how to use it, or if it will be difficult or easy or anything, but we will find that out eventually. And let's see, what am I going to need to work on next? I shouldn't have turned all that into wood. I will need to get some more wood that I can turn into charcoal. Okay, let's work on that. Cockroaches again. Oh, a little bunny rabbit. Hello, cutie bunny rabbit. Alright, start cutting down some more trees. I have the Enchanting Plus mod installed, and that's, if I get to the point where I'm enchanting things, the Enchanting Plus mod makes that, you know, a little bit easier, a little more convenient, so I like to use that if I can. And a big magic mod that I have installed, which I've been waiting to play with for such a long time, Ars Magica 2, because I've always wanted to be a wizard, and I believe that the Ars Magic 2 mod will allow me to become a real wizard, which should be kind of fun to play with. So we're going to use that to do some magic stuff, and hopefully some of the spells that we can make will be able to help us in our travels and everything else that we need to do as well, so that'll be nice. And in addition to that, I have a few of the what I call helper mods. I have quite a few helper mods, and by that I mean mods that don't add world generation, they don't add blocks or weapons or tools or anything to Minecraft. They just make playing Minecraft maybe a little bit easier. So those would include not enough items, which you can see, which is what I use here. I also have the what am I looking at add-on for not enough items, which if you look in blue, it tells me what mod that particular item comes from. So that's Ars Magica, that's Metallurgy, etc., etc. And I have add-ins and plugins for those as well. And I need some stone, so maybe I'll do that here. This is going to be kind of difficult. Oh, I didn't build a pickaxe. Well, I am stupid. Let's go back up. All right, gotta make a pickaxe real quick, like so. These are different textures for the tools, and I think these are done by Metallurgy, by the Metallurgy mod, I should say. But I really like how they look. I think it's pretty neat how they look. Okay, I apologize, I know this is dark, but what I'm trying to do now is just dig up some stone. I just need enough stone to be able to build I need enough stone to be able to build a furnace. 6, 7, and 8. There we go. And I'll just use this dirt to get my way back out. Like this. Like that. And I'm going to build the furnace. Like so. And once I have the furnace, I can put it there, put this in there, and put that in there. And I'll get my first piece of charcoal. So the other auxiliary or helper mods I have, damage indicators, in-game info, which I use for the date and time at the top center of the screen. Chicken Chunks is a chunk loader program, chunk loader mod. I don't know if I will need it or not, but I installed that just in case I do. Inventory tweaks, and MapWriter, which is a new mini map that I'm using. I've never messed with this much before. It's kind of neat. Oh, it looks like there is something there. That looks like right here. Looks like there might be something there. So maybe in the daytime I'll go explore that. It could be a village, which would be really great because I could definitely use a source of food of some kind. One of the things that's neat about this mini-map is that you can scroll it around. As you can see, I'm moving the mini-map around. So it doesn't just show the area around me. It will show all the areas that I've explored. Obviously, there's parts that are black I haven't explored. Well, I say explored, but that's probably not the correct right way to use it. I can zoom in and be very blurry. It's not very good. I can zoom out like this. Let's go back to maybe like that view. Obviously, I haven't been to all of this area over here. I started somewhere in this area, if you remember. but it shows kind of the areas around where I've been. So clearly I've never been over here in this black area. So I obviously haven't been over here either, but this is actually within close proximity of where I'm at. And I can add, let's see, I can add markers. They call them here instead of waypoints. So let's see, how do I add a marker? Right-click map to create a new marker. So right-click and we'll say house. Enter, 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 enter. There we go. So now there's a little red spot there that was indicate where my house is. At least where my house is for right now. I don't know if it will always be there or if I will move it or not, but it's a good place to start. So anyway, that is the start of this new series, which, as I said, is going to be called the Konfabulous Menagerie of Minecraft Mobs. We will build a fantastic zoo and fill it with all the different animals that we have now in Minecraft. And then I'll be able to take you on a tour and show off my menagerie. And it should be a lot of fun. So I thank you for joining. I will see you next time.